Hey guys, it's Ben with Zspan, and we're doing our 4th episode with the legend, William Banks.
Hi, thank you so much for having me on your podcast and for inviting me over to Long Island this evening.
Is this your first time in Long Island in a while?
No, I went to Long Island a couple weeks ago to get a suit at Savers.
Oh, nice, yeah. They have a lot of good thrift.
No one is doing it like that, like us, anywhere in the world. Honestly, we're goated.
And that's Ryan. That's Ryan, by the way.
I'm Ryan. Well,
My name is Ben. I'm here with Zspan, and today we're interviewing William Banks, and we're here at McDonald's, to have a quick, meal before an interview, and it's sponsored by your donation money. So, William, what is your go-to McDonald's order?
Well, I think I'm gonna try something new that I've never tried before today because I've been hearing a lot about the new Big Art sandwich, and I'm gonna try it out for the first time today. So I'm pretty excited, and then I think I'm also gonna get a Sprite and some water.
Hey guys, it's Ben with Zspan. We're here with William and my co-host Ryan. The best way to get to know somebody is sharing a meal. So we're sharing a meal right now to start Zspan. How are you feeling?
I'm full.
How was the Big Art?
It was really good, but it made me completely full to eat it.
I have a double quarter pounder cheese. I'm still I got space to go. I'm not gonna lie, I have to try fucking Zspannetwork at this point. It's genuinely over for me.
You meant clavicular, when you hop on peptides?
What?
When you hop on peptides?
What do they do exactly?
I think it's Ozempic. It's just really harsh Ozempic.
They make you really skinny and they make your skin more watery.
They do a bunch of
benefits. So,
I don't know. They do a bunch of different shit, right? So it's kind of
the youth men epidemic thing right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just booster packs. It's you get one of them will make you a little skinnier. One of them literally makes you glow, and then the other one, it's first of all, all of them are cancer. All of them are 1,000,000,000% cancer. But for the 30 seconds that they're useful, some of them make you glow. Some of them are just good for your overall health. Clav takes one for I don't know, as Sambucol. He takes it as
It's meth.
yeah, he takes it as a Tylenol. I don't know. It's weird.
How did you get in the same room as clavicular?
Yeah, we just went to a party that he was at. I didn't know he was gonna be there. I ended up at the same party as him, and I just took a video of him.
Do you think you mocked him?
I think you did.
Maybe. Yeah, because the video I posted of him got a lot of views.
Fair.
Is it true that you were invited to that restaurant by accident? I thought you were clavicular.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but the restaurant that I filmed it at messaged me on Instagram and invited me to come to have dinner. And then I did it, and I made a big bill from dinner and drinks with me and another person. And apparently they later said that they thought that they were messaging clavicular and they didn't realize it was me. But
You guys I could kind of see it. I can see the mistake.
well, I guess it's just this is the account that posted that video. So they're oh, this is that account that posted the video. This must be clavicular or something. I don't know. It might have not.
So how did the attack go? Was that a staged concept thing, or did someone just actually run?
No, I just heard there's a fight, and then I turned around and saw it happen and just started filming it.
That's crazy. That is really wild. Where was the party? Was that here in New York?
It was at Skino's.
Okay. I'm not from here. Where's the club?
It's kind of like Lower Manhattan, Side Eye, Chinatown.
Okay. That's cool. I say it's odd when you just walk in.
Tribeca? I'm not sure what they're about.
Did he smell bad? He said he only showers once a week to make it.
I didn't notice him smelling.
Oh, maybe
I didn't smell it.
Maybe the pheromones work.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like noticeably stinky or anything.
Did he have like an aura to him? Like, could you feel like the hair standing?
Well, everybody's so interested in him. He's like by far, the most popular person in the room. Everybody wants to speak to him.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Which shows you because he blew up super fast. I don't remember like what he did.
I'm not gonna lie, Peter Thiel, like that billionaire guy, was like asking like I don't know, they're kind of in.
Did Peter Thiel industry planted?
Okay, not to be crazy. Maybe in Peter Thiel industry planted clap to make boys look as young as possible because.
Maybe he just took a long position on SARS and on like pharmaceuticals. That might be a reason why.
Oh yeah, he's a huge stick probably.
He's probably just like bought a share in plastic surgery, like medications. Like, what am I gonna do with this now?
Yeah, do you think these movies like bad for young men or like good?
Probably bad, bad to like be so obsessed with your appearance. I mean, it's good to take care of yourself, but bad to like be super obsessed with it.
I feel like it's also definitely kind of like, it's definitely a little bit misogynist. It's definitely not a little bit. It's a misogynistic culture. And kind of just a little reading of it, The clavicula's kind of scaring me. Like I thought young men were ghosts. The clavicula's kind of scaring me.
At some point, like the whole black pill ideology kind of reduces relationships down to just sex.
They have like graphs, like graphs. It's called like I don't know, like
PSSB index.
They have a graph. Oh my god, a fully straight man like graphed like penis, dick size, and length, and like how much you would satisfy a partner. He's like it's like if you're below 60% of your coke, like you have to move to another country and have money in that country. It's called geomaxing.
Wow, because you maximize your place in the geography?
Yeah, because like you I guess go to a country that's not, you have a lot of money in a country that doesn't.
Well, the idea is like stupid as well too, because it's like the idea is that you're going to a country where your dick size is bigger. That's the idea behind geomaxing, right? And so it's like, first of all, how do you know? Like taking polls of people's dick size, I feel like is kind of stupid. I feel like it really can't be that accurate. I genuinely think every man has to lie. Every man has to lie. Every man has to lie.
Not one guy's been truthful.
Oh, dude. If you're doing like a volunteer survey of dick size in like anywhere in the United States, everyone's reporting 9.5 inches.
Yeah.
Even the women.
How is like the revival of CarWorld going?
It's going pretty good because there's more and more members all the time.
Like, you're a genuine question.
Can anyone become the boss? Like, can anyone from any walk of life become the boss?
No,
it's
like
really exclusive.
It's kind of like more of like an inner circle thing because there are people that are close to me that can help me.
How do you get in?
Fair.
Anybody can join and become a member. It's open to anybody to join and become a member because people donate any amount of money to me, like even if it's just $1, because that shows their consent that they want to have a lifelong relationship with me.
Okay. And does it count if you buy devotion points as well? Like, maybe you just like exchange your money for devotion points?
Yeah, we have devotion points that if you buy devotion points, that would also count. You could also use that as a membership.
That's sick. That's kind of like a real world microtransaction. It's like, I mean, I feel like to a certain point, it was like the Catholic Church in the 18th century was going to be soft anyway. You can pay like 30 gold and have an indulgence put out for you.
I'm wondering, okay, thought daughter or gay son?
Like which one I would rather have?
Yeah. Sorry, thought son or gay daughter?
Yeah, that's usually
Thought means like kind of like someone who's like rambunctious.
Like thought son, like slutty son or gay daughter.
Promiscuous. Not that it's bad, but just in the
hypothetical you have a child, would you rather have the thought son or the gay daughter?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have I want to have a son in the sense that like maybe I could relate to a son more because I am a boy, but then I've never had a daughter before, and it would be interesting too to have a daughter. So
that's good.
I don't know.
Are you okay with your like son being a thought?
Yeah.
I personally don't care.
I mean, I don't really.
Every guy really wants their son to be a thought.
People go through thought phases necessarily because when I was in high school, I was a virgin and I never had a girlfriend and I never even kissed anyone in high school. But then
change.
I had sex in college.
Nice. Like, what do you go to college for?
Writing.
That like
You like immediately had baddies after the prison saga. Though. Like, you're just supposed to.
Yeah, I got a girlfriend after I escaped, but yeah, it's fun because now I have a reality dating show.
Yeah.
I saw about
And that makes
Going.
I feel like that makes more people interested in me because they see an example of what it would be like to date me.
Yep.
Thousands of more women have followed me since I started my dating show.
Congrats, yeah.
So it's
Do you think
cool.
you're black pilled or not?
What is black pills exactly? It's like
It's like what incels think. Like
It's kind of like
no, I would say no. I'm more romantic.
right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need. That's what we need back. Like,
Shut up.
the incels don't understand that. Women want someone who's like,
Yeah, because I think
nice,
to be like
interesting.
to be like, oh, there's like a science to like
how
making people attractive. It's like there's so much of a science to like getting someone to be interested in
Hilarious
you.
concept.
I think it's better to just be authentic and yourself and romantic, and you're gonna have better luck. I've been talking to someone from Australia who I'm really interested in pursuing, but you know, you never know because
Spiders back there.
I'm just like maybe she's the one.
Well, no, what's up? Hey, man.
I'm pretty interested. But it's like, how can you be sure? Because we haven't met. She's gonna come to New York in August.
Nice.
But I'm kind of trying to be like, she said she wants to go to Vietnam. And I'm thinking like, should I go to Vietnam with her?
I know someone who went to Vietnam.
It's 90 Day Fiance.
What city?
I do not know, but he was there for like the whole 2 months. So he got like
Wow.
hotels and stuff. I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean, she asked me to make a proposal pitch to her. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, so I'm like, trying to make a PowerPoint. I'm like, oh no, I'm bad. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So you ever seen the show Married at First Sight? You should just honestly do that. Just find
Well, I'm talking to her like that. I'm being like, let's have baby. Let's get married. I'm like, it's just scary because it's like marriage. You really gotta. I want to really have a wife that I love, and to commit to someone is. I used to. I've not in the past. I've had no trouble committing to people, but now I'm feeling like I do have trouble committing to people because I really want to find someone. The next person I commit to, I want to get married to.
Yeah. And you're like,
And that's putting a lot of pressure on it. That it's like got to be the one. So, because I was engaged to get married, and then I fell in love 2 times after that. I don't want to just have a casual girlfriend. I'll sleep with someone, I'll date, and maybe see if I like them. But if I'm gonna like make someone my girlfriend, I would like to propose to them probably within like a year.
Yeah. And I appreciate that your dating show's not like a 20v1, like kind of like
yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, like a bunch of
on YouTube they'll have like you know like 20 women, 1 man, like super misogynistic, just kind of like back-to-back speed dating, kind of like it's kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, well, the next thing we're going to shoot is round 2, which is going to be, I think, 4 of the top angels from round 1 at a dinner date. And we're probably going to
Like a bracket?
like what?
Is there like a bracket?
Kind of, yeah. Well, I don't, we'll figure it out as we go, but the next shoot is going to be round 2. And I got a few more angels to edit from round 1 still, and then we're going to do round 2 at a restaurant and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, I guess I'm still young. So like to us, love sounds more like a odd concept. But you were engaged to marry, fell in love 2 times after that as well too, right? Like, do you still believe in love the same way? Not to be like an incel.
Totally, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it defines it even more for me because I've gotten, yeah, it's like every time, the 3 times I've been in love have been 3 times that I've thought to myself, like, oh, I can see a future with this person. I want to marry them. I want to have a kid with them. I want to entangle my life with their life. First time I fell in love was like long-term relationship. We got engaged. We worked together. She was heavily involved with CarWorld, and us breaking up started council collapse. And then after that, I dated the first person I dated after that, and my heart was very like tender and open, and immediately that was just an exciting relationship and a good fit, and it was challenging and a totally different romantic dynamic than I had previously had. And I fell in love with her, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see a future with this person. I can see myself getting married and entangling my life with hers. And then we broke up, and then I casually dated a little bit more for like a year, and then I met someone else who was like crazy whirlwind romance. but then that got toxic and ended up allowing hatred into my heart because she had a boyfriend that I didn't realize was her boyfriend, and because she told me they broke up, but they didn't really, and he was basically going crazy, and I was going crazy, and then I kept threatening him and telling him I'd beat his ass, and then I have OCD, and it almost feels like I've told myself that if I see this guy, I have to beat his ass, and I'm trying to unwork that. There's actually an event coming up on Tuesday that is in the music video that is where she and I met, is screening, and a bunch of my other friends are also going to be there at this screening, and I'm like, should I go? And originally I was thinking I was going to go, and I was going to fight him, but I need to either not go and not fight him, or I need to go and I need to give him some kind of card, like a birthday card, but not for his birthday, but something that says, I am hereby not gonna fight you. Or like,
no, that'd be the more fortunate thing.
If I give him
be a bigger guy.
if I give him a letter,
bigger guy.
yeah, if I give him like an envelope, and I say like, to Nate, to this guy, I'm not gonna fight you. I hereby release you. Be gone.
That's great.
I think it's
great.
It's gentlemanly. It's gentlemanly.
But
so
yeah.
you have like animosity with it because of like the relationship directly, or is it like?
Yeah, it's all stemmed out of the relationship that I had with his girlfriend.
But do you think that you guys are both victims of that, or do you think that he did things to wrong you as well?
I'm a bit of a villain in this. From his perspective, I'm a villain. From my perspective, he's a villain.
Fair.
So
Yeah,
although I don't know, he's still not. I'm not. I don't talk to the girl really anymore. We just talked on the phone for the first time the other day after 2 months, and it got me reopened all these thoughts that I hadn't really like engaged with for like a couple months. And then I got wine drunk and went to a concert that I thought he was going to be at, and apparently it was a menace, and I kept talking about how I was going to beat the shit out of this guy when he gets there, and people were saying I was not fun to be around because I was just talking about fighting, and then I punched my other friend in the ribs just to show how I'm in business, and they're like, you are not good, and darkness came over you, and then I got sick. And then I started taking this expired Adderall and was like, couldn't sleep. And then I was
Adderall's gonna have you up all the time.
this shitty wine that I got like physically sick, like bedridden, like I felt awful. And I'm just kind of now recovering from it.
Well, we're glad you're feeling better.
And I'm feeling better now.
Yeah,
but
you're living like a 70s French philosopher that
Yeah.
off the Addy and wine. And
off the Addy and the wine and the jealous rage.
You're gonna roll like Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, you should have just started writing, bro. You should have.
That was your talking about it on a podcast.
You know what makes me feel better? Like, whenever I had girl trouble growing up, like, I'm sorry, this is like the stupidest thing possible, but your mom ever like show you that Facebook meme where it's like the dude carrying the books and the girl going to that guy, and then it's like 20 years later he's holding the money and he's like, beat it, chick. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
My mom didn't show me that meme, but I've seen.
Yes. No, my mom genuinely, unironically, in like 2013, I was complaining about some girl that rejected me. She literally sat me down and showed me that exact meme. It was like, study this. And then it became a meme like 8 years later, but I had to deal with the fact that was like a real moment in my life.
Yeah.
It happened to me. Like, I got cheered up by that image at one point.
And with that, guys, we're gonna finish the first portion. So we'll catch you back at the house where we'll actually ask the in-depth questions.
Do you guys have any weed?
Yes.
I like to smoke weed. Yeah. We can smoke some weed for part 2.
Oh my gosh, you're really tell us when you smoke weed.
Dude, yeah, I love smoking weed. Oh, you have a bong? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, you said you study Latin culture?
No.
So, in Argentina they have a special handshake. They don't do, like, the typical, like, New York.
Yeah.
In Argentina, that's all they do. They clasp, and then that's it. And I love that because when I first started, I've been, you do the dab, you do this, and then in New York, you kind of do the, and then you hold.
Yeah.
And then I started to do that with them, and then they didn't reciprocate. And I was like, whoa.
Dab handshake.
And then you dab, but in Argentina, they do, it's like part 1 of the dab, and then part 2 of the New York dab, or the United States dab. And they hold.
Egypt is kind of crazy. I'm not boring. I'm gonna kiss you in the cheek. In Egypt, it's kind of like this.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy. That's not very French.
That's kind of how guys are like introducing each other.
My first semester of college ever, right? My advisor took one look at me and was like, "You'd like this class." Like 2 months later, I was in a class called History of the Migrant Worker in Connecticut, right? Went to an actual farm where there were actual migrant workers, right? And they taught me the Jamaican handshake, which is this. Ready? It's literally. And then
I can't.
you pull
I can't
twice.
snap.
You pull twice. You pull twice.
I can't snap, bro.
And it's like that.
I can't
It's
snap.
really odd. I don't know what it was. I kind of don't remember it. So it's like okay. So it was like this. Yeah, it was like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's cool. That's an intricate one. I love how in Argentina that handshake. It's when you get like a hard class and and then it's just like one after the other. Like because people on the street knew me as Willy Bonkos and they would like come on, Willy Bonkos, Willy Bonkos,
That's so
and
cool.
take pictures with me
That is so cool.
from the fight and everything. And it would just like I would just like one after the other. I'd see them and I'd just like bop, 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 and I got so good at it and felt so good. And then I came back to New York. And I almost like in protest refused to dab people. Like when they would like come up and say hi, I just would like just do the Argentina and then I'd stop. And then I would like do bad handshakes with everyone and like protest because it's like, no, I don't want to shake your hand like an American. I want to shake your hand like an Argentine.
Well, thank you guys so much. We'll see you back at the house.